Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? So before we even get started with today's video, don't mind the makeup mess behind me on my bed. I quite literally just filmed my makeup of the day video. So if you guys are interested in the makeup look that I'm wearing right now, it's not a tutorial, it's not a get ready with me, it's literally just a very chatty video about me talking about the makeup that I use to create the look that you guys are seeing right now. So I feel like you can kind of get the gist of how I did my makeup by watching those videos. But like I said, it's not a get ready with me or a tutorial. Don't worry, I will be incorporating get ready with me's and tutorials on my channel. But those videos are a little bit easier to film because they don't take much editing at all. And it's literally like I'm sitting in a room with my homegirls just talking about the makeup that I love and the makeup that I use to create this beautiful look today, if I do say so myself. So yeah, definitely go and check out that video. But let's get into today's video, which is going to be my most used fragrance mist in my collection. So I was gonna save this video to do at the end of the year, but I thought, why not? Let's just go ahead and do it now. So what I'm counting as my most used fragrance mist is going to be fragrance mists that obviously show a huge dent in them, and then fragrance mists that I have already used one up, or maybe even multiples of, like I've already used them up. So maybe the fragrance mist that I'm showing you guys in this video isn't like super duper used, but previous to this I have used up a couple of bottles of that particular fragrance mist. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Now y'all know that my collection is vast. I'm gonna go ahead and say I have over 300 fragrance mists. I don't know how many I have because I've never counted. I'm not interested in counting. I'm not gonna count them, okay? I don't want to. I don't wanna know, but I'm going to go ahead and say I have around 300 fragrance mists. Might be more, might be less, but let's just cap it out at that. So that means I could literally wear a different fragrance mist every day of the year. I could also wear a different fragrance mist to bed and things like that. So I can get a lot of use out of my fragrance mist, but I have the ones that I love to go back to, the ones that I always love to use, the ones that I would repurchase, you know, things like that. So, and then I also do project use it ups where I focus on particular fragrance mists. So I try my best to rotate through my collection. I try my best to use my collection as much as I can, but it's not always easy. I'm gonna be honest, it's not always easy. I have so many different things in my collection. So these are definitely fragrance mists that I know that I get a lot of use out of, or have gotten a lot of use out of, or I've used completely up and repurchased, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just show you guys all of these mists because there's a lot. I'm not gonna talk too much about them because I don't want the video to be too long. And I'm just gonna show you guys fragrance mists that I have used a lot, okay? So let's jump right into it. The first one is going to be Snowflakes and Cashmere. This is a new bottle of Snowflakes and Cashmere, but in the past I have gone through a full bottle of this, and I've also gone through other body care in Snowflakes and Cashmere, such as shower gels and body butters and things like that. This is a fragrance that I love during the winter time. Like, this is such a pretty fall and winter scent, so I would continue to repurchase this one, and this one this year will probably get used a ton. So it's a fragrance mist that I love. Another one is going to be Hibiscus Guava Fresca. Now this is a scent that they haven't brought back at all. Like, this one is from 2020. Yeah, this one is from 2020, and they haven't brought this fragrance mist back at all. But as you guys can see, I have used a good amount of this, and this has been kind of like a mix between project use it up and then just casually, leisurely wearing this fragrance mist, okay? Because I really do enjoy the scent. It's a sweet, fruity candy scent, but sometimes I want to focus on it, and then sometimes I just want to use it whenever I get the craving for it. But this is one that I really, really enjoy. Next is going to be this Cotton Candy fragrance mist by Body Fantasies. Now, I've gone through a couple of these, okay? This was back before I was even making fragrance content, but I love the smell of this because it's definitely your sugary, cotton candy, syrupy, sweet fragrance mist. It almost smells like grape soda. Like, it smells to me more like grape soda, but then when you get it on the skin, it does smell like spun sugar. It's so sugary, sweet, and good. But yeah, I repurchased this one because I've already gone through this one before, but I love that scent. So that's definitely one that's most used in my collection. Another one is going to be Vanilla from Body Fantasies. Now, I pretty much don't have anything left in here, but I actually stopped wearing this one for a while. I need to come back to it because this is definitely one that I really enjoy. But yeah, it's a most used body spray in my collection. Next is going to be Vanilla Bean Noel. This is a classic. I've gone through tons of Vanilla Bean Noel, just period. Like, over the time that I've been into Bath and Body Works, I've gone through so many Vanilla Bean Noel fine fragrance mists, and as you guys can see, this one is pretty much on its way to halfway. I just wish they would go back to the original Vanilla Bean Noel formula. It's like how y'all fucked up one of the, I'm sorry, excuse my language. How did y'all mess up one of the most iconic scents that y'all have? Like one of the fragrances that put y'all on the market. How did y'all mess that up? I don't understand. But you know, like whenever they go back to having the original Vanilla Bean Noel formula, you best believe that I'm going to be flying through it, because I love this fragrance year round. I think this is definitely a scent that you could wear year round, but since they have messed up the formula, I haven't been wearing it as much. I pretty much only wear it during the winter time now. Okay, then we have one from the Brazilian Crush line. This is the Charosta 62, and I've had this one before. I've also had the Bum Bum Cream in this scent, so yeah, I would repurchase this scent. And I'm going to continue to go through it. This is just a really nice tropical, sweet, almond, nutty type of fragrance to wear during the summertime. So this is a really good fragrance mist to have around. And as you guys can see, I really and truly could go ahead and use up the last little bit of this and put it in my empties video, but I'm not going to force it. You know, I just like to use this one kind of leisurely as well. This wasn't a project use it up, but I found that I like to use this one just kind of casually. So I will use it up when I use it up. Okay, and then we're moving on to Grapefruit Frosé. This is another one that I had in a project use it up, but I found myself just kind of casually reaching for it anyway. I took it out of the project use it up because I was like, I'm in no rush to finish off this fragrance, but you know, like I just wanted to casually use it. But as you guys can see, this one is definitely used and abused. I love Grapefruit Frosé. If I could get a backup of this, I definitely would. This is such a fruity, sugary drink scent, and it's so good. It's so pretty to me. Y'all know I love my citrus fragrances. The next one is going to be Enchanted. This right here is like my top body care scent. This is my favorite. This is my favorite fragrance mist of all time from Bath and Body Works, and unfortunately it's been discontinued, and I think I only have 2 backups of this, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe 1 backup. But I've gone through so many of these over the time that I have discovered this scent, so this is definitely one of my most used fragrance mists, and I haven't been using it a lot here recently because again, it's been discontinued. But I am going to allow myself to use up the backups that I have, and then you know, when I'm without it, I'm just without it. I'll have to find a new favorite scent from them. But yeah, this is definitely one that I've gone through multiples of in my time. So love Be Enchanted. The next one we have here is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. Y'all, I love this one. I love this one so much. This is so good. So this one is down, but y'all, this right here, stocking up. I am stocking up whenever this comes back in stock, because this one I don't even have to spray as much of this spray when I use this one as I do with other fragrance mists, because this one is so syrupy and heavy, and it carries and it lasts forever, and people can smell this on you. But this is definitely one of my most used fragrance mists, period. Like last fall and winter, I put this through the ringer. Okay, I love this one, and I do have backups, and I will be buying more backups whenever they come back out with it. So here are some Victoria's Secret fragrance mists. We have Love Spell La Creme. Y'all already know I love this one. I talk about it all the time. It's about halfway, and then I do have a second bottle of this one that's about a quarter of the way down. So definitely one of my most used fragrance mists, especially coming from Victoria's Secret, because I don't use my Victoria's Secret sprays as much as I use Bath and Body Works. So whenever there's a dent on one of my Victoria's Secret sprays, you know it's a favorite. The next one is Pure Seduction Decadent. It's the same as the Love Spell La Creme. I have 2 bottles of this, and both of them are about halfway full because I love this one. I talk about it all the time. If you're new here, you might want to go back and watch some of my older videos because I talk about those 2 all the time. And then we have a classic Bare Vanilla. The shimmer spray has been used. The regular original Bare Vanilla has been used. I've gone through other Bare Vanilla sprays. So like, listen, it's just good. It's just all around good. Bare Vanilla is one of my favorites, and I use it often, and I really enjoy it. This is my In the Stars Fine Fragrance Mist. Now this is my newer one, but I've already went through a bottle of this before, and I love this scent. Y'all know pretty much all last year I was wearing In the Stars. So I kind of used that fragrance up casually because it wasn't in a project use it up, but I was wearing it to the gym and it would get me so many compliments, and it just became my like staple gym fragrance. This year I took a break from it. I haven't been wearing it to the gym. I haven't been wearing it every day, but I will start when it hits fall. I would definitely start wearing this to the gym every day, but I did want to take a break from it. Next is Peach and Honey Almond. This is another one that is in my top 3 favorite scents of all time from Bath and Body Works. So it's no wonder that I've used and abused this one, and I've also went through other bottles of this one. I've also gone through body creams of this one. So this is a favorite of mine, and honestly, back when I bought this from the Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale, they had more of this scent, but I didn't think I needed any more than what I had already bought. You know what I'm saying? If I had known how in love I would be with this scent, I would have bought like 10 of these if I could, because this is amazing. It's one of my favorite scents, like I said, top 3. So of course it's used and abused. Another one that was one of my favorites back when it came out, this is the Tutti Dolce Sweet Lemon Buttercup Fine Fragrance Mist. I have gone through 3 body creams of this. I've gone through 2 shower gels, and I've gone through a fragrance mist. And then you guys can see how much of this particular fragrance mist I've used. This is absolutely amazing. It smells like a lemon pound cake. It's absolutely amazing. It has a little bit of a floral tinge to it, but this smells like a gourmand bakery lemon sweet scent. It's to die for. And I've been holding on and savoring. I've been savoring this bottle. And y'all know I just did a lemon pound cake combination in my last layering video. But that one, that lemon pound cake combination, it doesn't smell exactly like this. It doesn't. This is absolutely stunning. I love this. I wish they would come back with that one. But I've used and abused that one. Vanilla Bean is another one that I've used and abused. When this first came out, I absolutely loved it because it reminded me of Beach Nights Summer Marshmallow, which, speaking of which, I don't even have Beach Nights out here. Hold on, let me go get my Beach Nights. Okay, so there was actually a couple more fragrance mists that I had to grab to add to this most used collection because I had forgot about them. But anywho, Vanilla Bean. I went through one of these already, and then I put it in the same category as Beach Nights because it's pretty much a dupe of Beach Nights. So if we count in total like how many of these together I've gone through, like it's crazy to know that I've gone through that many fragrance mists of this particular scent. So yeah, like I said, Vanilla Bean is basically a dupe of Beach Nights, and you guys can see I've used a lot of this one that I have left. I don't have any more of this particular scent, but I've also gone through the body cream, the shower gel. So this is definitely most used, and so is Beach Nights, because when I did have this fragrance, when it was like readily available back in 2017, I went through a couple of these. So love Beach Nights. Same thing with the Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds Fine. There's an eyelash on here. Same thing with the Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds Fine Fragrance Mist. Like when this came out, people were trying to compare it to Beach Nights, and I was like, this doesn't smell at all like Beach Nights. This is more of a marshmallow vanilla fragrance, but it is so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy backups of this one. So I've already went through 2 of these. I went through 2 of these, and this is my last one that I have, and I'm taking my time on using that one. Okay, so I'm gonna get these ones that's in my lap out of the way. So we have Bare Vanilla Heat. I went through the fragrance mist, the first one that I had. I went through that fragrance mist so fast. I went through that fragrance mist in like a month and a half. I could not stop using it, and it was so good. I ended up putting it in my project Use It Up because I was just like, I know I'm gonna fly through this. This is such a good vanilla fragrance. Like it has a tinge of an exotic fruitiness to it from the mango, but it smells so good. So I love this Bare Vanilla. Bubblegum Pop. Bubblegum Pop is that girl. Like this is that girl. I have backups, okay, of this. I have like 3 shower gels. I got 3 sprays. This is that girl. It smells so good. And this is another one that I just find myself reaching for. Like this is definitely one of the most used in my collection because like I've ran through the shower gel. That's pretty much gone. I love this fragrance. It is so good. Another one that is most used, even though y'all know that I don't love this one, this is Vanilla Confetti Sparkle. Now, I have found myself enjoying this one mixed with a lot of things in my collection, but there's a nice little dent in it for it to be a fragrance mist that I don't love. You get what I'm saying? I mainly use this as a mixer, and that's how I've been able to use mine up. It is so good when it is mixed with other gourmand fragrances. So yeah, I'm like flying through that one. Cotton Candy Clouds. I've had multiples of this particular scent. So I finished off my Boardwalk Taffy, and then I just finished off another fragrance mist of Cotton Candy Clouds, and then this is one of my backups, and then I have another 2 backups. So yeah, safe to say I've gone through a few of this particular fragrance mist, so it is one of my most used. And then also Pink Chiffon. This, I used to have a perfume in this scent. This used to be my go-to. I used to keep this fragrance in my car back in like, what year was this, like 2013, 2014. I used to keep a backup of this in my car and a perfume in my car because I would use the crap out of this scent and I would get complimented so much on this fragrance. So yeah, Pink Chiffon, this is definitely one of my most used. Okay, so then we're moving on to Hope Winter Peach Marshmallow. This is a love for me. This is one of my favorites that they came out with during the wintertime. I flew through a whole bottle. I flew through a whole bottle of this scent during the wintertime, so love it. Another one from the Charosa line. This is the Charosa 71. I'm always talking about this scent. If y'all don't know that this is one of my most used or one of my favorites, then I don't know what to say. Okay, from Victoria's Secret Pink, we have Warm and Cozy. This used to be my signature scent back in 2011, 2012. This was my signature scent. I don't know how many bottles and lotions that I went through of Warm and Cozy, but it was my signature scent. Okay, Christmas cookies. Christmas cookies, y'all already know how I feel about this one. I've gone through a whole bottle of Christmas cookies, and then this one is down to like right here. And of course, y'all know I have backups. Such a good gourmand. If you are a gourmand lover like me, then you already know what time it is with Christmas cookies, so I don't even need to talk about that one. Endless Weekend. This is one that I have used a lot. It's down to here, and I've gone through Endless Weekend in other forms, and I've also gone through another like a mini spray of Endless Weekend. This one is really, really good. I haven't found myself like wanting it here recently, but it's definitely one of my most used for sure. It's such a good one. Watermelon Lemonade. Watermelon Lemonade. I've pretty much used Watermelon Lemonade since it first started coming out at Bath and Body Works, and back then I used to go through a Watermelon Lemonade every single summer. Every single summer I went through a Watermelon Lemonade, and then, you know, I discovered other scents that I like from Bath and Body Works, so I haven't used this one a lot, but I've gone through multiples of this fragrance. Y'all definitely need to check out my empties videos if you haven't. I have a whole playlist of empties videos. Y'all can go back to my empties videos from like 2017, I believe, to see like all of the Bath and Body Works products I've used up over time. It's so many. Winter Candy Apple. This falls in the same category as Vanilla Bean Noel. Like, this is a classic, a staple. I pretty much always have it every year. I just went through a full set of it last year. So Winter Candy Apple, definitely one of my most used. Mediterranean Blue Waters. This scent is amazing, and y'all know me, I'm usually not the aquatic fresh type of scent girl, but this has a fruity note in it, and it smells amazingly good. Like, my best friend had to send me hers because this was discontinued, obviously. My best friend had to send me hers because I went through my shower gel and spray, and then she sent me her spray. So good. Love that one. Berry Waffle Cone. I have like 3 backups of this scent. It's a favorite. I love it, and it's definitely one of my most used for sure. And that's one that I use, again, just leisurely. Whenever I reach for it, I use a ton of it. So yeah. Waikiki Beach Coconut. I've gone through so many Waikiki Beach Coconuts over time. You know, once I started buying the tropical collection from Bath and Body Works, it smells so good. It smells amazing. I love Waikiki Beach Coconut. I've gone through multiples of this scent for sure. Blueberry Sugar Pancakes. Definitely most used because I don't know if y'all can see that little bit of liquid that's in there, but this is about to go into the empties, baby. I used up a full set of this, and I have a backup. So this needs to go in the empties. Joy Sugar Snickerdoodle, another one, falls in the same category as Christmas cookies. I have backups on backups of this scent, and this is how much I used of the one that I have from last year. So yeah, Joy Sugar Snickerdoodle, love that one. Pumpkin Cupcake. I went through a whole Pumpkin Cupcake last year. I think I went through the full set of Pumpkin Cupcake last year. This is a good one. Again, gourmand lover, and if you love pumpkin spice, you would like this one. Summer Melody. This is my girl. I'm wearing it today. I always reach for this. I always reach for this. It is so good, so yummy. So yeah, just one that I get a craving for, and it's just so good. Like, to me, I feel like with the collection that I have, with a lot of these fragrances to not have been in a project and for me to not have focus on them, for them to have the dents that they have, it says a lot about the fragrance. You already know. Strawberry Pound Cake, this is the next one that is in my top 3. So I've pretty much showed you guys all of my fragrances that are in my top 3. Strawberry Pound Cake is the last one, and I've gone through multiple Strawberry Pound Cake products. This is definitely one of my most used. This fragrance mist is already a little bit used, but I just finished off a full size of Strawberry Pound Cake. It is so good. It's so yummy. I love it. Same thing with Coconut Cream Pie. From the exact same line as this one, Coconut Cream Pie, flew through the fine fragrance mist that I had, and this one is already a ways down. A gourmand lover's dream, heavy caramel, thick pie crust smelling scent. So good, so yummy. And I think we only have one more fragrance mist left, if I'm not mistaken, and that is Orange Vanilla Twist. It's a citrus fragrance with a nice vanilla smooth creaminess in it, and I love this, and I just find myself reaching for it. I just find myself getting a craving for it. So it's down to here. It's definitely a most used fragrance mist because I'm always wanting to reach for this one. So yeah, I had to add that one in as well. So that is it, you guys. Those are all of my fragrance mists from my collection, I think, that I feel like I've used a ton of, that I feel like are my most used fine fragrance mists. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, you already know, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know if you enjoyed it. If you're new, you should definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the Fragrance and Beauty Army, as well as that bell notification so that you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.